ClearSync is unlike other calendar applications or calendar sharing web-based programs at a fundamental level. Typical calendar applications conceive of calendars as a long list of events, sorted by date. How the program conceives of the data is one thing, how it displays it is something else. The program usually displays this data in ways that are familiar to people looking at calendars. But the way the program thinks about the data is crucial. With typical calendar programs, sharing an event involves copying the event from one calendar to another. When I want to share an event with you, the program makes a copy of my event and puts it on your calendar. This causes a couple of problems. First of all, if the details about the event change in the original version, like day or start time, they aren't automatically changed on the copy. An email has to be sent, received, and acted upon, or some other notification made. If some information is added, like a note or a phone number, the two copies usually go out of sync. The second problem happens when I would like to look at both of our calendars on my phone or in my web browser. If we have shared calendars with each other, this is usually very easy to do. Both copies of the event are displayed, one on each calendar. They are two different items, though they are identical. The software doesn't know that they are the same event, so it displays the details of the event twice, which can make it confusing. Imagine sharing events and calendars with a family or small team. This could get very difficult to read and view. Here on the 13th, all 4 members of a family or team are attending the same event, but 4 copies of the event show up on the shared calendar view. Pretty unattractive and essentially unreadable. Through a superior choice of program design, ClearSync conceives of calendars as a list of links to events, not a list of events themselves. Under simple conditions, the display of these events will look exactly the same as the typical calendar program. You would see your calendar and any calendars you have been shared with in exactly the same way. But when you want to put an event on someone else's calendar, such as a friend, spouse, or colleague, ClearSync doesn't create a second copy of that event, it just creates another link to that event. Updates to this event by either person propagate automatically to the other person because each person sees the same data. The two calendars always see the same data in the shared event. They always stay in sync. The power of this approach can be seen when we view both calendars in week view. Now, instead of 2 copies of the event, the single event is shown, not cramped and squashed, and the details are readable. But it is an event that is shown to be on both calendars. When sharing with a small team or family, the ClearSync advantage is even more pronounced. The event that everyone shares is color-coded clearly, a single event, not 4 events at the same time, that is on everyone's calendar. Here's a week view screenshot of an account with multiple calendars and events that are shared between different calendars. Notice that each color is clearly visible, and yet the details on each event are readable even in a small screenshot in a phone display. This is one of the features that makes ClearSync unique.